tank crossing. What in the world? Where am I? Thanks for coming back for more pie, everyone. This was my third day of chasing in what seemed like a second chase season in August. And yesterday, I was trying to punch the core of a storm. 20 miles an hour, all the faster this will go in reverse. Oh, that's gonna be so smart. Rather, it was punching me. That brings me to Fort Riley today. And somehow I had missed these important signs. That is the craziest clear slide I've ever seen. Like, that's literally a clear slide. You can see blue sky through that. However, this downdraft that was punching the hole needed some more organization. I don't want a rain wrap tornado though. Driving through this restricted area was putting me in a good position until I got too close again. Oh, shoot. If that and the risk of my Prius turning into a speed bump for a tank wasn't bad enough. Wait, no. All of this is closed? My only escape was blocked. No! Why are all of these doors closed? Okay, alternative route. I'm gonna be going all the way back up the way I came. I reluctantly made the trek back. Being too aggressive had cost me. The storm wasn't moving very fast, but it still took me a half hour to get all the way around. Brief tornado touchdown, seriously? When I finally got back on I-70, I started gaining ground. It's trying to make a wall cloud, kind of nice. Looking at the radar wasn't helping my patience either. That hook looked as good as it gets. Surely drive through that on a motorcycle. Oh shoot, it's touching down! Oh boy, okay, no, I'll keep it on this tripod since, I'm gonna be turning that way anyway. That stupid gate! But I hadn't yet paid the full price for my early aggressiveness. Can you still see it? Nope, wrapped in rain. Oh my gosh, what in the world? What is going on here? Everything all right?
Cameras you're chasing doesn't mean you can go past this. Okay.
Is the road closed then?
Yeah, it is closed. That's why we have 4 cop cars here, because there's rotation over 177.
So I have to find another route then? What in the world? Since when this long? So yet another, albeit odd, roadblock prevented me from making the catch. Fortunately, I found another route just down the interstate. And by then, they had reopened the road anyway. Of course, they let people out. It's getting dark. Man, that hook echo. Even though the sun was going down, I was nearly caught up with the storm. And it wasn't done with the show yet. Into the mothership we go! Woo! Zap, 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 zap. Whoa, I think I just saw a flash of a tornado. Despite all the roadblocks, pushing through had finally paid off. Wow, there it is. Whoa. You know what, maybe it's just a time lapse. Get out and get a time lapse going. There we go. Okay, we gotta do time lapse. Once it was finished showing off this shrouded troublemaker, the storm was warming up for the encore. Tornado number 18. Whoa. Whoa! Wow! Whoa, shoot! Now, even at 1/4 speed, there's a lot of detail in these lightning strikes that it's just so easy to miss. I was really surprised that my camera was good enough for this, but you can actually see the lightning trailing down before the first leader hits the ground and causes a bolt, or in this case, 2. So I was just giddy when I first started going through this footage the first time, because it just looks so cool seeing the lightning just trail to the ground like the roots of a tree, just trying to find the water to sap up. This one here at the end is probably my favorite, where it comes down and, oh, that just looks so beautiful. This is something that you can't really capture if you take a long exposure, because all of these leaders will just be blown out by the central bolt, and they just get dimmer if you like have the shutter open for a whole second. Oh my gosh, this lightning is insane. Oh, look at that, that's crazy. Now, it got really dark at this point, so what I had to do is go through photo by photo from this time lapse and manually brighten up all the dark ones, and then of course, turn down the brightness as much as I could on some of the lightning bolts. That way, hopefully it's not as disorienting as it was for me every time I was blinded by one of these things.
When you see artillery, probably turn around right there.
Is that Scud over there, or is that a funnel cloud? Whoa, zap!
Let's go find
Zap.
that.
Zap. 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 I think it might be too bright.
Ooh, do you have it coming outside the side of the animal?
Oh, there's a road right up here. Whoa, whoa, there's lightning striking all around me. Wow, look at those striations. Sheesh. Once I found a good view, I set up my camera for round 2. So bright!
Turning pink over 75.
Whoa! Zap. I don't see any
Turning
pink.
the field again, just south of...
Whoa! Oh, that's so... Whoa, that was a close one. Because that was just a kablam. Whoa, flash, flash. Whoa, that was a really close one. Sheesh. Now, did you guys catch just how close some of these bolts were? Going back through my footage, I actually caught a bolt hitting a tree right in front of me. This is probably just a quarter of a mile away. And don't mind the rolling shutter, but just look how much this tree is just glowing here from the lightning. Man, and not only that, but it hit another tree just a few frames later here. There it is. I was just like, oh, if I wasn't so blinded by it, I wish I had gone back the next day to check out some of the damage. All right, so I drove out about 45 minutes to get ahead of this thing, and it's made a nice, cool shelf cloud. Looks like that all of the cloud-to-ground lightning has ceased, but it's still flashing like crazy enough so that I can get all the structure on my time lapse here. Oh man, this whole storm alone was worth coming out here. Even though I never got that envious close-up of a tornado today, all of this lightning turned me into a fangirl with my giddiness. Since seeing my first tornado in 2015, I had been dreaming of seeing a Mothership 2. I certainly would have preferred it without all of the roadblocks, but it's not like this is the first time that's ever happened. I'm just glad I have something to show for it this go-around. The amount of lightning I captured was better than all of my other chases combined. It was the first time I actually had to stop down my aperture to keep the lightning from blowing out my sensor too much. And even after all this, I still had one last little storm chase left in me. Make sure you're subscribed for the next video because I've been posting them without ads on the first day. Until then, see you guys!